Rays cracked 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Marlins 12-0. Jared Eichhoff grabbed his second win of the year as the Phillies downed Detroit 4-1. He is currently among hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. The Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-2. The Oakland Athletics allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 10-1. The Texas Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Washington Nationals combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Chicago Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-1. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-2. Tyson Ross earned his first victory of the season, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 6-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Marlins Park. Today, the second of two here to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Jose Fernandez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Kevin Kiermaier heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 39.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going here this afternoon. So if anybody can get them out of this rut they're in, this is the guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Logan Forsythe will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
He's running toward second. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Steve Pearce will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I'm not sure what was more surprising. Nevertheless, it's still going to go down as a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. On the ground to third. Dietrich is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit around third and being waved on home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Yelich going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1 and the Marlins 0. Drew Smyly is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Batting third, right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
And that's really what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy you can just stick out there and then just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
Smyly comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Three and one. Here it is. And it's full now, 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Derek Dietrich will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
He's set. Here it comes. First, runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money. Yeah, let's watch this again here, because I don't think this jump was all that bad at second. It was going to take a great throw from center field to get him, and this one is right there to cut him down trying to score.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Jennings going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Here's Ichiro now.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Miami. Steven Souza will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Hank Conger comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. To short. Echeverria's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Desmond Jennings will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hasn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
In now, Jeff Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Skied into straightaway right. Souza has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
The pitcher, Jose Fernandez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. And it's still 3-1. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Drew Smiley set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
In there, strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Yeah, give him one pitch to try and get himself out. But now, I'd be surprised if this is anything other than a fastball.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Yeah, but he has found a way to contribute, and that's what really matters.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at ball one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Steve Pearce will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Yelich. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. He's out.
Oh, love it.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Christian Yelich digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jennings sprinting after it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Smiley peers in. 3-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Dietrich.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Miami down in order. We played 3 and our score 3-3. Brad Miller is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Gordon able to get there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Steven Souza is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Hank Conger. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hit toward the right side, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Striding into the box, Desmond Jennings. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Chris Johnson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Chris Johnson.
Smiley gets the sign. First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Ichiro now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for 5 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a liner, but foul. To third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Marlins.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Jeff Mathis would be next. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Drew Smyly heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Drew Smyly.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that four-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Logan Forsythe stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Tap foul at home plate. Line drive to center field, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip. It's strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Jeff Mathis will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. Smiley's ready. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? You're just making it look easy.
Stepping in, Jose Fernandez. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike. Hit in the air to left. Jennings is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Brad Miller makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Brad Miller.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. Gordon is there, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that's over. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, you know he wanted that pitch out there on the mound. I think it was probably a strike, but it doesn't really matter now. You have to let that pitch go, just forget about it, and concentrate on the next one.
Hank Conger will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounded to the right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
This is where I think you need to be content to just move up 90 feet on the base hit. You'll see the right fielder coming on quick. He comes up and delivers a seed to third to get his man trying to take the extra base.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Giancarlo Stanton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped toward the second baseman. Forsythe has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to South Florida. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Mike Dunn is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Mike Dunn.
Corey Dickerson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. One and one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And that misses. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. you got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Two one, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Ready on 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
In now, Logan Forsythe. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
One and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Steve Pearce will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ryan Webb will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Ryan Webb.
Chris Johnson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And reined in, one away.
The center fielder, number 51,
Ichiro Suzuki will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Pierce will take this over to first for the out.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit to third. Longoria's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Miami down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Morris will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 57, Brian Morris. Now playing center field and
Evan Longoria will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Lifted in the air to center. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Brad Miller strides in, grounded out his last time through. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
James Loney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, James Loney.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Still tied 3-3. Kurt Casale is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 19, Kurt Casale.
Justin Bour is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 13.
Well, that'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. To first, played on the backhand. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Now the runner's on his way home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
The left fielder, number 21,
Christian Yelich steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jennings has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. The Marlins on top, 4-3. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, A.J. Ramos.
Tomas Tillis is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Tomas.
Desmond Jennings, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Brandon Guyer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Brandon Guyer.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Well, now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runner at first here, one man out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly to Gordon for one.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Chris Johnson. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 4-3. So long from South Florida.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.